Good morning and good evening, everyone. I see Philip and Jasmine and Jeff and so many great teachers online. And so today is our boot camp, June.
大家好，我是 Michelle， 然后我现在就是看到大家很开心，然后对不起，我先戴下耳机。看到我很多的老师，看到大家来到这个训练平台。
So welcome all friends from all over the world, and just check your friends to say if they're here, because you don't want them to miss today's sharing. We have a great speaker, Jeff, is going to share his story and share his valuable experience. So just check your friends if here. And
谢谢，欢迎大家从世界各地过来。那我们今天是有嘉宾是Jeff， 他今天看到你邀请的朋友来了没？那今天 Jeff 的分享呢是很重要，然后就你可以看到你的朋友来了没
？Okay, so if you so could you please guys could you please type in the chat where you are from? And let us know where you're from to say thank you.
那大家可以在留言板告诉我们从哪里来吗？然后可以让我知道你们从世界各地哪里过来的。
Wow,
we are rehearsal right now. Or we just start. We just start a rehearsal because we start from 9 o'clock, is it? So this is a rehearsal, is it?
Jasmine?
Oh, sorry. It's
okay.
Because our time is about 9 o'clock.
Wow, we see so many people. Lily from New York, and there's people from region. Nitin from Malaysia, Korea. Wow, there's so many people. So, Darren, could you please share another video with us?
Jasmine 老师
Yes.
是不是let us to start later, a little bit later. Right now it's 5:50.
Yeah, because we 9 o'clock, so our MC is very very hard. We haven't reached our time. Now only
Jasmine
5:55.
起点现在是5:55，是不是这样吗 ？Jasmine 啊
，Yeah, because we start at 9 o'clock.
Oh yeah. 还有5分钟，我们想等所有人来，然后先一起开始。
Jasmine, okay, okay.
因为很多人都没来，因为现在是7:55，对不对？你们的7:55。
We are 8:55 right now.
8:55, yeah, right.
So we got 5 minutes to present talk with Jeff, right?
Exactly right. 因为很多人都没来嘛，对不对？我知道，呀，好。Michelle， 你听得懂吗
？Yeah, I understand. Yeah, okay.
Right now is the briefing time with Jeff. We want to say hi to Jeff.
Hi,
Jeff. How are you?
Hello, everybody.
Oh my God, you are 5:55 in the morning.
你好. Yeah, the sun's up at least.
You know what? Same as me. I'm in Vancouver, 5:55 in the morning.
Just I'm so excited, because this is my first time to just listening your sharing. I'm so excited. I'm Jasmine from Malaysia.
Yeah, Jasmine is our $10 million so-called member from Malaysia and the founder of the NP World. Jeff?
Yes.
Yes,
right.
What is NP World?
Yeah, right. Oh, I see. Yeah.
But we are crossover. We are New Skin World. We not only NP World. So
we have the same culture. Jeff and Jasmine and me, we have the same culture. We really want to we don't mind crossover to help more people.
Yeah, we are crossover.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Review. Okay. Well, let's is NP.
Yeah.
NP.
NP means no problem, okay?
NP means no problem.
No problem.
I like it.
Thank
So
you.
Jeff, did you finish your vaccinations, the second vaccination already? Yeah. 5:57. We still have 3 minutes.
So Michelle, today you want to share English or Eva?
Ava will
That's
translate.
fine.
Ava will translate in
Eva
Mandarin. Yeah.
Translate in Mandarin, right?
In the same room, right? In the same room. Today is
In the same room.
Yeah.
Oh, in the same room.
Yeah. We want to feel the spirit of Jeff from Ava. So Ava is going to represent the spirit, not just to translate Jeff. So it's the spirit. And we all count on Ava. We believe Ava can do a good job for Jeff. Actually, Ava have met Jeff before, right? In person.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I have.
Vancouver.
I try my best.
Ava has been well trained, become a professional translator by Type 5 Global Online.
Actually, Eva from which country?
From Taiwan.
You're from Taiwan?
Mm.
Oh, really? I thought you're from Canada.
Oh, yeah. I live in Canada, but originally I'm from Taiwan.
Oh, no wonder you can do a good translate. Yeah.
I try.
It's easy, right?
Not just can speak Mandarin, she also can speak good.
A little bit.
A little bit. Yeah. So happy to be here. Yeah. You know, this is the beginning of the first day. We have 5 days all together.
Right. Yeah.
So Jeff, yeah, right. Ask your Japanese team and Korean team to come over, you know.
I think
we always welcome.
I think you advertised it on Marguerite's chat, so it could have gone anywhere.
Yeah,
didn't you?
Pat and Margaret is not here, right? Yeah, Pat and Margaret is not here yet.
So right now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right now it's 1 minute. I give the time back to the host. Yeah.
Thank you for Philip, and thanks for Jeff and Jasmine online. Okay, right now it's about 9 o'clock. So everybody just check your friends if they are here.
现在差不多快要9点了，大家看看你们邀请的朋友是不是已经来到线上了？
And okay, right now it's 9 o'clock. Good morning and good evening, everyone. I'm Michelle from New York.
现在大概已经9点了，那大家好，早上好，下午好，我是 Michelle 从纽约来的。
So our boot camp starts today, and I'm the host. I'm very honored to be the host for the first day of our boot camp.
那我们今天的训练营呢，就今天是第一天开始。那我是Michelle，我很荣幸做今天的第一天的主持人。
Before we start, let us first thank our IT host Ray and Darren, and our translator Ava Chen.
我们开始之前呢，我们想要谢谢我们今天的这个技术部门的 Ray， 还有 Darren， 还有我们今天的翻译 Ava。
Thank you for your support and your help.
谢谢你们的支持还有帮忙。
We have 2 languages today, English and Chinese.
我们今天有2个不同的语言，是英文还有中文。
So my partner today, Ava, is going to help us translate English into Chinese.
那今天的翻译Ava 呢，她会帮我们会翻译成英文到中文。
So before we start, could you please, Ray, could you please play the Luskin's company video for us? Thank you.
那开始之前，我们想请 Ray 先播放我们如新的video。
thanks for Darren and Ray. We can see right now we have over 200 participants online. We have a great boot camp today as NP World. We have 5 days boot camp every month. So this month we have a boot camp is a crossover event.
谢谢Ray 跟 Darren 帮我们播放的 video。那今天是训练营，那这个训练营呢，就我们现在大概有200多个人的参加者来到线上了。那我们今年这次是我们5天的训练营，每一个月呢我们都有5天的训练营。那这一次呢，我们是跟这个 TiFi 的平台一起合作。
So we have over 200 people online, right? So could you please type in the chat where you're from, so let us know where you're from. The more the better. Thank you. Let's say Taiwan.
现在呢，我们大概有200多人的参加者在线上，那可以在留言板告诉我们你们是从哪里来的吗？越多人留言越好哦。
Wow, we see there's so many countries. Let me see. Taiwan and Canada, China,
台湾、加拿大
Singapore, yeah,
新加坡。
Wow, there are so many countries. I cannot. Yeah, there's so many. New York, okay. Let's see.
现在很多不同国家来的人了。
Yeah, welcome all the new friends from all over the world. So that's a crossover event. NP World Crossover Type 5 Global. We are trying to help all the people from the world and the world Nu Skin family.
那很多人参加者，那这个是一个我们是Nu Skin NP World 跟那个 TiFi 合作的平台。那我们想要帮助更多的人，在全世界里面帮助更多的人。
Okay, so please rename yourself so we can know which group you are from. The format is group dash self dash up9 teacher. Thanks.
那因为我们有很多不同的团队，那请你们把你们自己的团队就是这个名字打上去，然后你是哪一个团队，然后你自己，然后你的上线是谁，这样子的形式。
Thank you. Okay, so before I introduce our before I introduce our guest speaker for tonight, let me introduce myself briefly. First.
那在介绍嘉宾之前呢，我先来简单的介绍我自己。
First of all, I would like to thank my up9, Numin, 包焕云, Blue Diamond, 盛子云, Circle 1, Shirley, and Circle 3, Jasmine, Ray. Thanks for showing me Nu Skin.
那我先介绍我自己之前呢，我想要先感谢我的上线们，我的蓝正上线 Yumi， 然后对不起，100万包焕宇，然后还有薛礼的薛礼是500万，
薛礼100万，薛礼
100万薛礼，还有康瑞上线，
康瑞上线小毕老师，
Yeah. 对。
So like most people my age, we had pretty much the same life story: school, work, marriage, and kids.
那大概在我这样年纪呢，每一个人大概都差不多的故事，就是去上课、上学，然后工作、结婚、生小孩。
So I've moved to the United States and get 2 master's degrees, and I've been working different jobs due to moving from place to place.
那我来到美国之后呢，来到就是拿到这个博士学位吗？博士对，然后
master's degree, yeah.
2个博士学位，然后就是到不同的之后搬到不同的城市，是因为工作的关系。
Okay, though I can get experience from many aspects of my life, but none of it built it up enough. So,
对不起，你可以再讲一次吗？我刚没有听懂。
Okay, I've been working. though I can get many different experience, but none of it build it up enough. So every time I have to repeat the same thing over and over again.
所以我虽然就是有经历了很多的经验，可是完全没有建立到我的想要的事业，所以我就一直在继续的工作当中。
I understood the limitation of 9 to 5 life.
所以那个时候就一直就是过着朝九晚五的生活。
Then I turned my attention to traditional businesses.
之后呢，我就开始建立了传统事业。
Then I realized that it's nothing grounded to internet business.
之后是建立这个网络事业。
I kept searching until I came across the amazing Lumi Spa and the Luskin's products.
然后之后我一直在寻找，就看到一个Lumi Spa 还有这个乳馨的机会。
Then I realized the potential of the strength of anti-aging technology and the value of Luskin.
然后之后我就就明白了基因科技的好，然后还有这个乳馨的商机的机会的好。
So that's why I'm here today, working at Luskin.
所以为什么就是现在我在乳馨的事业努力当中？
Yeah, so our lecturer today is Jeff Gladhill.
我们今天的分享者是 Jeff Gladhill.
Yeah, he's just waving hands for us.
那我们大家跟他挥挥手。
Yeah, Jeff is Luskin's $10 million circle and the 22nd team Ignite.
那 Jeff 呢，他是这个乳馨的千万美元名人。
And we are so lucky to have him today with us.
然后也是23届环宇领袖，那我们非常的高兴能够欢迎他来到这边。
He lives in Seattle, and right now his time is about 6 a.m., right? So
他住在西雅图，他现在那边的时间大概是早上6点吧。
So please have flowers to thank him for waking up so early.
那大家给他一个鲜花，谢谢他那么早就起床来帮我们做分享。
And I believe that's our Luskin's culture, and he just want to help us to know what is really Luskin's business.
那我相信这个是乳馨的文化，他想要帮助我们更多的了解这个乳馨的商机。
And Jeff joined Luskin in 1989.
那 Jeff 他在1989年加入乳馨。
And at first, he and his wife only wanted some part-time income.
那个时候呢，他跟他的老婆呢，只是想要赚一点兼职的钱。
But as they continue working in Luskin, they went from part-time to full-time and all the way to today.
那让他们加入到乳馨之后，他们从兼职开始，一直到全职，一直到今天。
So, do you want to know their success story?
那你想要知道他成功的旅程吗？
And do you want to know how he helps numerous people to succeed?
那你想要知道他如何的帮助这么多人成功呢？
I see everyone say yes, right? And then there's so many flowers, so everybody is so excited. So let's have a welcome to Jeff Gladhill.
Michelle, do we have another video? Because we got interrupted earlier. So did you want to do the second video?
Yes, please.
Okay, let's do the second video first, and then we'll introduce Jeff after.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay, Darren, you want to go ahead, Darren?
好，我们现在来看一段另外影片，再欢迎 Jeff 出来。
three. And so let's have a great welcome to our speaker, Jeff.
那谢谢 Ray， 我们现在掌声欢迎Jeff。
Hello, everybody.
Hello， 大家好。
It's an honor to be asked to share our success story. Thank you.
这个是很荣幸，我可以来这边分享我的成功故事。
谢谢。
谢谢 ，Thank you.
I think I'm just right now. Well, I was asked to provide some business opportunity aspect besides our story.
所以我被邀请来分享我的在我讲成功故事之前，也希望也可以分享我的那个一些事业商机。
And so a couple years ago, I created this video that explains about the concept of leverage.
那2年前呢，我自己做了一个短片，然后是讲解这个杠杆的一个观念。
So I think we're going to go ahead and play that up front right now.
那我们现在就先看一下这个短片。
Hi there. This is Jeff. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to be talking about working smarter instead of just harder. Working smarter. That has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? You didn't hear about this in school, but it's real. My wife and I worked smarter 25, 30 years ago, and it transformed our family's life. But first, are you familiar with something called the 40-year plan? No? You'll recognize it because 99% of the population is doing it, and most likely so are you. We can also call it Lifestyle 1. The 40-year plan goes like this. You're born, you grow up, go to school, you learn, and acquire skills so that you can get a good job, right? Then you spend the next 40 years, from 25 to 65, utilizing those skills and working hard, going back and forth to your job. Usually the employee has no time and no money. They pretend to pay you and you pretend to work, right? A key part of the 40-year plan is that you save money during the 40 years so that when you reach the golden age of 65, you're then able to retire and enjoy your life. Well, the average lifespan these days is 78.6 years. Maybe you'll live to 100. Whatever it is, you want to enjoy the rest of your life and not have to downgrade your lifestyle. Well, there are two problems with the 40-year plan. One, well, I don't know about you, but most people are not saving for retirement. They're spending everything they make, and then they're even going into credit card debt. What this means is that when they reach 65, they're not going to be able to retire, and they'll have to keep working another 10 years to 75. Or maybe they can never retire, and they'll work until they die. The other problem is that at the age of 65 and beyond, what's going on with your health? Generally declining. So even if you saved and you have the money to enjoy your life, your health could interfere with that plan. Because of these two major problems, we could say that the 40-year plan is broken for most people. I hope it's working out well for you, but in case not, well, guess what? You didn't learn this in school, but there is another way, where you work hard and smart for 4 or 5 years, escape the rat race, and retire early. Most people doing the 40-year plan don't even know there's another plan. Would you be interested in seeing that? I thought you might. Okay, this is known as Lifestyle 2, or the 4-year plan. You start out the same way. You're born, you grow up, go to school, acquire skills so you can get a good job. You get the good job, and then you get into the 40-year plan of working hard. Then, if you're fortunate, you come across someone like me who tells you about Lifestyle 2, and you decide to go for it and work smarter instead of just harder. You work hard and smart for 4 or 5 years, mostly part-time, while you keep your day job and build up your smart income. During this time, which depends on your focus and mindset, you create a situation where you first supplement your income and then replace your day job income, and then, if you like, go on to take care of your finances entirely and retire much earlier so that you can enjoy a nice long life. So, which would you prefer, Lifestyle 1 or Lifestyle 2? A life of hard work with perhaps no end in sight, or working smart and retiring early? It's your choice. I'm here to tell you that it is possible for almost anyone with the right mindset and dedication to work harder and smarter instead of just harder and take care of their finances, as I said. Something called leverage. This is Andrew Carnegie. He was one of the richest men in the world about 100 years ago. He is attributed as having said, "I would rather have 1% of the efforts of 100 people than 100% of my own efforts." What is he talking about? Why would that be a smart concept? Well, if like most employees or professionals or small business owners, if you're entirely depending on your own efforts for 100% of your income, if you don't show up and do the work, they don't pay you. On the other hand, if you were somehow able to get 1% of the efforts of 100 people, even if you didn't show up because you were sick or whatever, you could still get 100% of your income rather than 0. So let's dig down a bit and take a closer look at this idea of leveraged income. But first, let's look at non-leveraged income, also known as linear income, and we'll compare that to leveraged income. Linear income is where you're trading time for dollars. Most people are very familiar with this because as an employee with a job, that's what you're doing. If you're a professional like a dentist and you're playing golf, you're not making money. This also applies to the small business owner, because if they're not there running the business, then it's not happening. You could even say that the business is running them. The problem here with trading time for dollars is that you have a limited amount of time. We can look at how much time you have to trade. Let's say that you work 40 hours a week, and you work 50 weeks a year with 2 weeks off, and that's 2,000 hours a year. If you do that for 45 years, it adds up to 90,000 hours in a lifetime. Okay, let's compare that with leveraged income, also known as mailbox income. One of the characteristics of leveraged income is that it's recurring. It means getting paid for your past efforts. There are a few ways to create leveraged recurring income. One way is collecting royalties on the book you wrote or the TV series you produced. But most people don't have that situation. The way that I'm recommending, which is accessible to almost everybody, is by building a network. By building a network, you can create leveraged recurring income. So let's say that you create a business and you use and promote some innovative and effective products and build up a group of customers. Some of that would be recurring income because you would earn commissions on reorders. But to really create leverage, what you would do is teach 5 other people how to do what you're doing. And what if you were to get paid a small percentage, say 5%, on what they're doing? And then what if they were to turn around and teach 5 people how to do what they're doing, and they in turn were to teach 5 other people to do what they're doing? And let's say you could get 5% on up to 6 generations of these businesses. Well, you can see that as you go out 6 generations, the numbers get very big. So what if you could get paid a small percentage on the efforts of almost 20,000 people? And let's say that they put in just 4.5 hours of effort in a week. You could get paid on 90,000 hours of effort in a week. Of course, this is just an illustration, and real life doesn't work out with this kind of mathematical precision, but you get the idea of the power of building a network and leveraged income compared to it all depending on you. Would you agree that this is working smarter? Here's an example of a $10 product moving through a hypothetical network like this. What if everyone in this network were to buy or sell the $10 product? And what if you were eligible to get paid a small percentage, say 5% on all 6 generations, and the sales volume would be about $200,000, and your commission would be $10,000? Again, this just illustrates the power of a lot of people doing a little, and you getting paid a small percentage on all of that activity. Well, will it be easy to work smarter and get the money thing handled in short order? No, but neither is working hard in the 40-year plan. But working smarter by building a network as a side gig is a very good route to creating leverage and creating retirement income, and very much worth the effort. So let's summarize what leveraged recurring income means. Well, it means working smarter instead of just harder, getting paid a small percentage on the efforts and consumption of many who you directly or indirectly introduced, getting paid on your past efforts, making yourself less important to the generation of your income. It means creating a situation where you're no longer trading time for dollars, making money while you're on vacation, and yes, making money while you sleep. After hearing all of this, if you're intrigued by this concept of working smarter and creating leveraged income so you can retire early and enjoy your life and spend time with your loved ones or doing whatever you want to do, then I invite you to get back with the person who invited you to this video. In the next installment, I'll share my own real-life story of retiring from my job 25 years ago based on 4 years of working smart by building a network. This business model completely changed our family's life. We're still getting paid on those first 4 years of working smart. It's very cool, let me tell you. Next time, I'll share my story and go into more detail with you. And we can do that by phone, or webinar, or through another video. I hope this has been informative. Thank you for listening and have a great day.
All righty. So hello again, everyone.
好，大家好。
And the idea with that video is to explain why someone would want to build a network.
那这个 video 的重点就是想要跟大家说，为什么有人会想要建立这个网络。
So, would you like to hear our story?
你们想要听我的故事吗？
I'll take that as a yes.
好，那我就觉得我知道大家都很想听我的故事。
So I'm gonna get over to screen sharing here and
分享一下我的PPT.
Which one? That one. Okay, great. So thank you again for inviting me to be part of your 5-day boot camp and to start it off.
那再次谢谢大家来邀请我来到这个5天的训练营，是从第一天就开始，我是第一天的开始的。
So yeah, really our story is, as you'll see, is the story of a working mom who caught the vision.
所以这个故事呢，就是一个职业妇女来看到了这个商机。
And then, you know, to just provide a better future for her family.
只是为了想要给她的家人建立更好的未来。
So let's see. Next. Oh, so and I want to thank Philip and the organizing team for putting this on. But you'll see here, this is our couple and Philip and the Pat and Marguerite song.
那就是这个张照片呢，就是我跟我的太太，还有 Philip， 还有Marguerite， 还有这个 Patrick 上一起的。
We were having a fun time in London on a Team Elite trip.
我们在这个 London 的环宇领袖的旅游当中呢，就是有了一个非常好的时光。
We just had high tea.
我们就在那边喝下午茶。
And yeah, you can see we're all type 5 there.
所以你就看到我们全部都有个第5种人的手势。
Let's see. This is another. You might know Robert Kiyosaki, and this is one of his quotes.
那这个大家都很熟悉的是 Robert Kiyosaki， 那这是他所讲的一句话。
The richest people in the world look for and build networks. Everyone else looks for work.
世界上最富有的人呢，在寻找并建立网络，那其他人都在找工作。
Oops. Okay, so let me go back before New Skin, give you an idea what our life was like.
那让我回到我们在如新之前的生活，让大家知道我们是过着什么样的生活。
So back in 1989,
到1989年的时候，在这的时候。
This is our family picture. We had 3 young children.
这是我们的家庭的合照。那我有3个小朋友。
And well, basically, okay. I should mention before. Now, this is where we were living in Nutley, New Jersey.
那这个是在我们的那个时候我们住的地方，纽泽西，我们住的这个建筑物里面。
I should say that basically New Skin retired me from my job, my job, like 27 years ago.
那如新呢，让我在27年前呢，能够让我从我的工作中来退休。
Yeah, and so let's see. Okay, so we were living in this 2-bedroom apartment on the second floor, right there.
我们住的是2个房间的一个公寓，然后就是在这个地方，在2楼。
And it was very crowded. That with 3 kids and go ahead.
因为很拥挤，而且有3个小朋友。
And when the kids would run around, the lady downstairs would, complain because, she went to bed early and she didn't like the little kid, running around.
对，当小朋友喜欢跑来跑去，然后那个楼下的这个一个住的一个妇女，然后她就不喜欢上面小朋友跑来跑去的噪音，因为她晚上就很早睡。
So she would bang on her ceiling with a broom handle, and so we were kind of living nervously there.
所以她就会用这个扫把的这个把呢，会一直碰这个这个天花板，然后让我们不要吵。然后其实那个时候我们都很紧张。
So then we were wondering, where is this all going? We didn't see too bright a future at that point.
所以那个时候我们并没有看到未来，那个时候想说这个人生到底是要怎么办呢？
Now, my background is, well, I had a business degree, right?
那我的背景
Go ahead.
Yeah, 我的背景是呢，我有一个这个商业的学位。
But my work history was, well, I did have some self-employment in college where I did a landscape kind of business and a paper route earlier.
那我的工作历史呢，其实我曾经也做过自雇的性的工作，就是这个帮人家设计花园的那种。
But basically, I was working as an employee.
那其实我还是在这个帮人家上班打工当中。
But I always had this entrepreneurial spirit.
但是我有这个企业家的精神。
So in 1981, I took the step in the direction of owning my own business by joining an MLM company, Shackley.
我在1981年的时候，我加入一个算是一个直销公司，叫 Shackley。
And after Miyako and I were married, we dabbled at that home business throughout the 80s.
那我跟我的太太呢，就在这个在80年代当中呢，就做了这个事业。
We didn't make very much money at it, but
我们那个时候，Go ahead.
But I had a feeling that this was a foundation for something bigger to come.
那个时候我们并没有赚很多钱，可是那个时候我就觉得这个是一个为了我们以后有更好的事业的打的一个基础。
So let me point out that we did network marketing for almost 10 years and didn't understand it.
所以我想说的是，我们做了一个像这样直销的公司，可是做了10年，可是我们并没有真正知道它真正的这个的精髓。
And we thought that network marketing was having a store in your home.
我们以为做这个事业就是好像在你家里有一个商店的感觉。
Okay, so that's an important point. You need to understand network marketing.
所以最重要的是你要懂这个直销的意义是什么。
Okay, so so getting back to 1989, basically as an employee, we had no time and no money.
所以再回到1989年，其实那个时候我就是上班族，然后我们是没有钱跟没有时间的。
We were both office managers in New York City.
我们是在这个纽约在纽约城市里，我们是做这个公司里面的经理级的职位。
So you may have seen this.
所以你曾经看过这个图吧？
So a lot of our time was spent commuting in and out of the city.
所以那个时候我们花了很多时间在这个交通拥挤的当中。
And money was very tight because it was a bad economy and there were no raises. You're lucky to have a job.
所以那个时候经济很不好，然后我们也没有得加薪，然后我们也没有钱。
And there was no money for, the extra things like violin and dance lessons for the kids.
所以那个时候也没有多余的钱让小朋友去学小提琴或是学跳舞。
So basically we were members of the rat race.
其实我们那个时候就是在这个老鼠竞争，就是这个竞争很激烈的社会中的一员。
Have you ever felt like that?
你有曾经这样子感觉过吗？
Were you working hard but not getting anywhere?
很努力的工作，可是你却没有一个未来。
So, meanwhile, Miyako's friend, Tamako, who lived in Maryland, would call her up every 3 months and tell her about Nu Skin.
那这个时候呢，同时他这个我太太 Miyako 的朋友 Tamako 呢，他那个时候住在 Maryland， 他就是每几个月呢就会call 打电话给我的老婆，然后他们就会谈乳薪。
Wonderful products, wonderful business opportunity.
他就说这个是一个很好的事业，很好的的商机这样子。
Products were all of the good, none of the bad.
所有的产品是只放好的，不放坏的。
But, Miyako had a full-time job and she was pregnant with our 3rd child. And so she had no capacity to even think about starting a business.
所以那个时候 Miyako 呢，他还在全职的上班，那个时候他也在怀了第3个小孩，所以他根本就没有心思去想他创立他的事业。
But she tried some of the products and was impressed enough with the quality to join as a distributor.
那时候他有试过产品，然后他也觉得产品非常的优秀，然后呢他就加入当做这个一个直销商。
That means she wanted to get the products at wholesale.
所以他想要用这个价钱来买这个产品，这个会员价来买产品。
But it wasn't the right time for her to jump into the business.
不过那个时候不是一个对的时间让他来投入这个事业。
A few more months passed and Tamako told Miyako some amazing news.
那几个月过去之后呢，我太太朋友Tamako 告诉 Miyako 说他告诉一个非常惊人的消息。
And the amazing news was that Tamako had gotten a commission check after 1 year of doing the business.
那个时候，今年的消息是 Tamako 告诉了我们他的这个奖金每个月奖金1年之后的他的奖金赚了多少。
It was over $10,000.
那个是超过1万块美金。
And that's Miyako's face there in her shock.
哦，那个是Miyako 她的脸的表情，那个时候就是很惊讶的表情。
And why that was shocking because that's a lot of money, even back then, of course.
因为他很惊讶，因为那个是那时候对那时候来讲是一大笔钱，是很多的钱。
But also, how could somebody now Tamako is a housewife and no kids, no job, but did this business at home.
那Tamako 呢，我也很惊人，是因为 Tamako 他是一个在家里的他没有工作，然后他也没有小孩。
So how can you sell that much shampoo and make $10,000?
那他怎么能卖这么多的洗发精，然后赚这1万块美金呢？
So this really was, and not to mention, Tamako was a shy housewife. She was not a good presenter.
而且 Tamako 他是一个非常害羞的人，而且他也不太会去表达这个推销产品。
Or a good salesperson.
或是他也不是一个好的推销员。
So she would just basically say, "It's good, it's good."
他只会说这东西很好，这东西很好。
So this point is actually what gave Miyako confidence to do the business.
所以这一点就是让我的太太 Miyako 建立的信心来做这个事业。
So then it got her thinking, Miyako, what if?
那 Miyako 这时候就开始想了，如果
What if I could make an extra $500 a month?
如果我可以每个月多赚500块美金呢？
That would be fantastic.
那会非常的棒。
And then we could afford the violin and dance lessons for the kids.
那我们就可以提供跳舞的课程，还有小提琴的课程给小朋友。
So she set a goal to make $500 a month, even if it takes 1 or 2 years to get there.
所以他那时候就设定目标，说他要赚500块美金1个月，就算是他需要用1到2年的时间去做这件事情。
She was calculating, I have no time, I have a full-time job, I have 3 kids.
那时候他就在算着，他没有时间，然后他又是个全职妈妈，又有3个小孩。
But she had the desire and the belief that she could do it.
但是他有这个欲望，还有这个信念，他觉得他可以做得到。
So she took massive action.
所以他就开始大量的行动。
So this is the middle of December, and she basically, what did that look like? Massive action.
所以那个时候大概是12月中。那你觉得他这个大量的行动，你看起来他在做什么呢？
So what that meant is a lot of phone calling. Every evening after work and up to even 11 p.m. she was on the phone with other Japanese working moms.
所以他就一直在讲电话，每天讲电话当中，打电话给他的朋友，然后在他下班的时候，然后一直讲到晚上11点，他都会打电话给他的日本的这个妈妈们。
They were all in the same boat. They had no time and not enough money.
他们全部都是一样的情况，就是他没有时间也没有钱。
She would call up and say, she told the success story of her friend in Maryland.
所以他会跟他们打电话，跟他们跟他们说这个他的朋友在 Maryland 成功的故事。
And then, she told them that the products were wonderful, and she told them that she was going to make $500 a month, even if it took a year or two.
然后他会跟他们的朋友讲说，这个产品真的非常的棒，然后他的目标是赚$500一个月，就算是需要花1到2年的时间。
She asked them, "How about you?"
他就会跟他说，那你呢？
Most of them said, "Me too, me too."
大部分人都会说，我也是，我也是。
So she had no time, I remember, but she had a big goal. And so,
所以记得吗？她没有时间，但是她有一个大的目标。
So that meant that she got creative. She got ideas for saving time.
所以就等于说她就创造了一个，她拥有一个创造力，她就是她知道有一个想法是怎么样去省这个更多的时间。
One of her ideas was to give her husband a lot of Mr. Mom chores.
其中的一个想法就是将家里面所有大部分的工作都给先生做。
Now, after a couple of weeks of a lot of Mr. Mom chores, her husband was grumbling.
那他2个月之后呢，他的先生呢，就是开始一直发牢骚跟抱怨了，因为他做太多的家事了。
And that's me, of course.
那就是照片就是我。
And so I was saying to myself, she's the mother. There's something terribly wrong with this business.
然后我就想说，她是一个妈妈，我觉得这个事业呢，一定是不好的，一定是有什么奇怪的地方。
If you can imagine, she gets home from work and then she's on the phone the entire evening.
所以你可以想象，她就回到家之后，她就一直在打电话，整个晚上都在打电话。
So I endured for another 4 weeks of massive action while she found her 5 serious people.
所以我就在忍受了4个礼拜她的这样子的大量行动。然后他呢，最终就找到5个很认真的朋友。
So 6 weeks later, with this massive action, she became a gold executive.
那6个礼拜之后，这样子大量行动呢，他就上了黄金。
And at the same time, she got her first executive commission check, which was 10 times her goal.
那同时间呢，他达到他那个时候的第一笔奖金，那时候是比他想要的还大10倍。
How did that happen?
那是怎么发生的呢？
Well, 10 times her goal, you understand, is $5,000 something.
你知道他的目标的10倍大概是$5000多美金。
So obviously, it wasn't just her. She had 5 serious people, and they found their 5 serious people.
那当然不是只有他的5个很认真的朋友呢，也找到了5个很认真的朋友。
And back then, the compensation plan required 5 active lines, so it was built in.
所以那个时候的奖金制度呢，是需要你找到5条就是正在动的线。
And so, of course, when we got that nice commission check, I stopped grumbling.
当我看到这样子的一个奖金的时候，我就停止我的抱怨了。
What a wonderful business. What else can I do to help?
这么美好的事业，我可以帮你做些什么呢？
Can I take care of the kids while I drop you off at this meeting?
我可以带小孩去上学，然后你可以去参加这个讲座。
So, well, what happens when you blow past your original goal by 10 times?
这就是你超越你的目标的10倍，就是这样子。
It's time for a new goal.
那就是一个再设定一个新的目标了。
So then she thought, maybe I don't need the job and on all the extra daycare. Maybe I could work at home.
所以他开始想说，也许他不用上班了，他也可以省了这个这个小孩的，就是去托儿所的钱，然后他可以从在家里工作。
I can focus on and build my new skin business and really go for it.
然后他可以专注在这个建立如新的事业上。
So about that time, we moved into our first house.
那个时候呢，我们也搬进了我们第一间房子。
This was a real fixer-upper. We could barely afford.
那个时候我们这个是已经修过了，然后这个时候我们也就是刚刚好可以付这个房子的钱。
So, and when we set her up, you see that arrow there? The front porch was her office.
那你有看到那个箭头指的地方呢？地方吗？那个角落那个地方就是她的这个办公室。
And the house needed a lot of work. So when I wasn't at work at my job, I was fixing up this whole house.
所以这个是一个很旧的房子，需要很多地方需要修理。所以当我不上班的时候，都是在修理家里的东西。
Didn't even have any kitchen cabinets.
那个时候连这个厨房的这个柜子都没有很多。
So, and our son, he was drinking the New Skin Appeal shake like crazy.
那我的儿子的那个时候，他喝的这个就是乳清的蛋白粉是 Appeal。
Let's see. Okay, well, meanwhile, Miyako and her group were expanding out the network and jumped out of New Jersey and New York and went across the country.
那这个米亚口他的事业呢，就开始拓展到纽泽西，然后其他的美国城市还有国际。
And then a few years later, it went to Japan in April of 1993.
那几年之后呢，就拓展到日本，在1993年的4月。
And I was able to retire from my job.
那个时候我就可以从我的工作上面退休了。
You know, JOB is Journey of the Broke, right?
你知道 JOB 的意思就是贫穷的旅途。
So we prepared to move back to my hometown of Seattle.
那时候我们就决定搬回我来自的地方，就是西雅图。
We took off the whole summer to sort of organize our move, and we didn't do much with New Skin.
那我们这就是整个夏天都在休息的状态，然后就是去搬家，所以我们没有做很多乳清的事。
Packing up and doing yard sales and all of that, but our commission check was growing and even doubling.
那我们都是在搬家处理琐碎的事情，但是我们的奖金呢，却一直在增长当中。
That was the point where we thought we couldn't stop this if we tried.
那个时候我们就想说，我们就算是想要停止，但是奖金就是不会停止。
It was beyond our control.
那个就是超越我们可以控制的。
Like whoa.
那个就是 whoa 的感觉。
Okay. So we moved back to Seattle. This is Seattle.
所以我们就搬回到西雅图，这个就是西雅图的照片。
We achieved a blue diamond. Oopsie.
我们那个时候就到了蓝钻。
September.
在9月。
A year later, we moved into a pretty big house.
1年之后呢，我们就搬进了一个更大的房子。
On the water.
是在靠海河边的。
We call this the house that Nu Skin built.
我们叫这个房子是如新，是用如新来建造的。
And there's the Lake Washington.
这个就是华盛顿河。
So anyway, it was like I say, beyond our dream house.
这个就是超越我们所梦想的一个房子。
But that's not the end of it. Our network continued to expand.
然后我们的团队还有我们的网络是继续的扩展。
It went to Korea in 1996 when Korea opened.
在1996年，当在韩国市场开的时候，我们就打入韩国市场。
And you've heard of Ronnie Park, perhaps?
你们有听过 Ronnie Park 吗？
So we achieved Team Elite.
那那个时候我们就到达了环宇领袖的品阶。
And our organization grew, and so did our earnings.
所以我们的团队越来越增长，我们的这个奖金也越来越多。
And well, the best part is that they continue to pay us over and over and over and over and over.
然后就是我们的收入是一直进来，一直进来，一直进来，一直进来。
For those first, let's say, 4 years of work.
那就在这个就是在4年的这个努力当中。
And the kids got the violin and dance lessons.
那小朋友呢就能学到小提琴，还有学跳舞。
And they got to go to private colleges.
那他们呢也能够去上私立的学校、大学。
So that's part of the freedom.
那就是我们的自由。
And they are also participating in Nu Skin.
那他们也在加入如新的事业当中。
That's Keith and Connie with our up line, Russ Carlin.
那是 Keith 跟我的Keith 跟 Connie 跟我的这个大上线。
And so our current focus is helping our daughter Connie to build her group.
那我们现在专注的地方呢，是在帮助我的女儿 Connie 来建立她的事业团队。
And this is her little boy, Dean. And so we're calling this effort Dean's College Fund.
那是他的小朋友叫 Dean 那所以我们就让他取了叫做Dean 他的这个教育基金。
He's actually, I don't know, 2.5 years old now.
他大概2岁半左右。
So that's a little more recent.
这个是比较近照。
His father is Korean.
他的爸爸是韩国人。
Okay. So, Team Elite, we've qualified 22 times. That means 22 trips of a lifetime.
所以我们我是22年的那个环宇领袖，所以就是我们去了22次的环宇领袖旅行。
So these are just some of those photos, Blake Roney and
这些就是我们旅行的照片，跟这个 Blake Roney 一起合作，一起照相。
Bombay. Oop. Yeah, so pretty amazing.
所以是一个非常美妙的旅程。
And let's see. So this is kind of amazing. A few years ago, well, actually, it was 2017. I asked the company for our organization's top pin titles and earnings milestones, and this is what they reported.
所以大概2017年的时候，我跟了公司拿出我里面的团队的最高聘阶的一些人，多少人？
Yeah, 254 blue diamonds and 66 team elites.
所以有254个蓝钻，66个环宇领袖。
And this many Circle of Excellence 1 and 2.
所以大概有这么多的100万，还有500万。
9 at our level of basically 10 million circle.
大概还有像这么多的千万。
And, 7 people in our organization who have achieved more than us.
所以在我的团队里面，大概有7个达到这个目标是高过我的现在。
So that adds up to 200 Circle of Excellence and growing.
那大概加起来就大概有200多个这个在我的这个团队里面，然后一直在增长当中。
Now, the company does not give out this kind of data anymore, I found out.
然后我才发觉，现在发觉这个公司已经不再给这个数据给大家了。
So we just have to use our imaginations, maybe what the current numbers are.
所以我们需要用自己想象力去想象，其实大概去猜大概现在是什么样子的数据。
Now we had something to do with this, but mostly it was the courage and effort and vision of our downline pursuing their own dreams.
我们就是我们有付出点努力，可是大部分的努力都是伙伴们自己的自己来的努力，然后自己来的信心，自己来的做事。
So what warms my heart is to think of all the improved lives that this represents.
所以这个就对我来讲，是代表我是改变了多少人的生命。
Each of these Circle of Excellence members has to be at least thousands of improved lives.
每一个这些里面的每一个人呢，至少改变了大概1000多人的生命。
And of course, none of this would be possible without Nu Skin, the company, and its 35 years of product innovations.
所以如果这些都是不可能，如果没有如新这样35年的这么创新的科技的话。
So to review key factors, remember, Miyako had the desire and the belief. And you know what? She didn't even ask my permission.
所以就是在复习这个这些成功的主要的原因呢，就是Miyako他的努力的成果。那个时候他根本就没有问过我的意见。
Good thing that she didn't. Maybe.
可是我很庆幸他做了这个事业。
But she made the decision and then to go for it, and then she took action immediately and found her serious people.
他决定做了这个事业之后，马上就开始大量的行动，然后他找到他5个认真的朋友。
So, we are proof that ordinary people can achieve extraordinary results because of the power of this leveraged vehicle.
所以我相信平凡的人可以达到不平凡的结果，因为这样子的平台。
And well, Nu Skin is the perfect gig.
所以如新是最好的一个商机事业。
It's better than ever, as you know. It just keeps getting better. And so it's always a good time to join Nu Skin and make your dreams come true.
所以现在是最好的时间来加入如新，让你的梦想成真，因为它就是会让你一直更好、更好、更好。
All right. Thanks for letting me share.
好，谢谢大家听我的分享。
Enjoy your journey.
去享受你的旅程。
Okay, thank you for Jeff's wonderful sharing today.
谢谢 Jeff 今天的很棒的分享。
And I see you have a very happy family, and how big is your organization is so amazing.
我看到你有一个非常幸福美满的家庭，然后你的团队这么的好，这么大，所以很高兴。
Yeah, we have almost 400 participants online today, and Jeff, your vision, your stories inspired all of us today.
我们今天大概有400个人的参加者在线上，然后这个 Jeff 的分享，然后可以建立了非常的激励，然后激励到我们。
Thank you. And also a great thanks to Philip from Type 5 and founders of MP World, Jasmine and Ray, and all other mentors. So that we can have the opportunity to listen to Jeff's sharing today.
所以非常的感谢这个第5种人Type 5 Phil 老师，还有MP World 的 Jasmine 老师，还有 Ray 老师来到，就是能到让这个来到帮助我们有这个启动营。
Okay, so Jasmine is online with us now. So let's welcome Jasmine as she concludes today's event.
那 Jasmine 老师现在我们这边，那她来帮我们今天做这个总结。
Okay, thank you, Jeff. I really, incredible your story, you know.
谢谢 Jeff， 我真的对，谢谢 Jeff， 我真的非常的你的故事实在是非常的激励。
对，我在想，当时你太太的电话费，国际电话费刚开始可能比她奖金还多吧
？So I thought that your wife's long distance fee was more than the bonus that she was making, right?
Yeah. 所以我觉得，当我看到你的那个报表，当 Phillips 跟我说你下面旗下有150个100万美金，我觉得天哪，这是真的不可思议。
So I thought it was really amazing when I saw your numbers, and then Philip has told me that you have 150 circle of circle of excellence one. So I found this very amazing.
但是我今天我要更夸张是，我觉得 Philip 你的资料要 update 了，因为其实不止，更多。
对，28个，28个。
But I found update your data already, Philip.
而且是
you update already your data.
而且是當時的2017年，現在是2021年，可能已經300個了。
Yeah, so we need to upgrade.
So she said, in my final year figure, it's probably need to be updated because back then it was 150. It's probably 200, 300 now, and it's because it's 2021.
我非常享受您跟你太太的这个成功的故事，因为我觉得你们提供给平凡人也有一个梦跟机会。
I really enjoy your success story with you and your wife, and I think it provides with people like normal people with this opportunity to be successful.
当我看到你从一个破破烂烂的小房子一直住到有一个海边的这样子一个梦幻的房子，我想这一路走来真的可以帮到很多人，原来我也可以。
So when I see that you've moved from the small house, the broken house, into your dream house, and I think this story could really help a lot of people.
那我相信你有今天的成就，就像你今天做的行为一样，因为你充满了大爱。我想今天早上你到底是几点起床为我们讲这堂课啊？
I believe you achieve your success because you have this big heart to help people. And I wanted to ask you what time you woke up this morning.
What time did I wake up?
Yes.
4:45.
我4点45分起床。
哇，我的天哪！4点45分我们还在睡觉，可是我们的老师今天就上来讲课了。我觉得大家是不是应该给大量的鲜花跟那个鼓掌，谢谢我们老师，对吧？
Yeah, 4:45 we were still sleeping, and because you're wonderful sharing and your big heart, and I think all of us we should give you a bigger round of applause and all the flowers that we can give you.
我想在如新成功的老师就是这个样子的，所以他之所以会成功，就是因为他是这样子的人，我们都愿意跟随他。所以呢，今天我们这个活动也通过这里继续产生我们所谓的第5种人。
So it's because that I think all the great leaders have been successful or like this, and then that's why we are willing to follow you because you're like this too. You have such a great leader, and then so we want to follow you. And then I'm really thankful for this platform to be able to work with a Type 5 platform as well.
我知道 Jeff 老师现在有非常多的伙伴。刚才我看到你的1、2、3、4，我们的1、2、3是做1万、2万、3万、4万，你的是100万、500万，那个1000万、2000万，实在是太不可思议了。
So I'm very impressed with all your partners. We're just doing 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, but you are doing 1,000, like more than like that, like in 20,000, 200,000, 300,000, 400,000.
所以我相信你的团队现在非常多，我也希望 Jeff 老师欢迎你带着你的团队一起来，我们每一个15号到20号，这不是我们 NP World 的活动，是我们整个 New Skin 家人的活动，非常欢迎你的团队。
And then we welcome you to our activity, our platform here for all your, because every 15th to the 20th every month, we welcome you to bring your partners here too.
我当时候我是在做 NP World， 后来我认识了 Philip 老师，我觉得他一个 crossover 的这个观念非常的好。
So I only worked within ourselves NP World, but then when I met Philip and then his idea of working together and then doing this crossover is a very brilliant idea.
所以我在这里欢迎所有我们 New Skin 的家人，欢迎大家。
So I'm here to welcome everyone, all the New Skin family. I welcome everyone.
对，好，所以呢，我也希望在这个活动能够帮助更多的伙伴成功。
So I hope that I can going by having this this platform, this activity, I can help a lot more people to be successful.
所以今天我想，今天是我们的第一天，我们就听到哇，如新真的，他不是让你做1天2天，像我们今天我们的 Jeff 老师，他持续在增进他的组织当中。
So it's our first day of this activity, but then we just want people to know Jeff is not just doing 1 day or 2 days, but his continuous work is helping people to build their success.
所以我觉得如新就是来做一道证明题。今天我们的老师已经给我们太棒的证明题了。
So I think New Skin is just a proven opportunity, and then you are the proven opportunity. Thank you for coming here.
对，所以接下来还有更多的老师做出证明题，期待大家在这几天，我们都快乐的享受 New Skin 的人生。
So there are a lot more leaders and the mentors coming here to prove to be the proven opportunity. So we'll be continuing and then welcome everyone.
最后呢，我非常感谢 Jeff 老师，你一定要常常来，因为我想你的故事将会帮助到非常多的人。我们今天实在是太享受了，希望下一次很快的又再见到你。
So thank you for coming to our sharing, and I'm sure your story has inspired a lot of people, and we hope that you can come back to share soon, and then we will be looking forward to it.
所以欢迎今天所有在场的老师，我们今天过了一个非常愉快的夜晚。
So we had a really great night, and then we welcome all the teachers, like all the mentors here.
对不起，不是夜晚，因为可能有其他时区，现在是白天。
Oh, not night, but a lot of places might be daylight too.
Yeah, 所以希望我们24小时不落日，一起来享受美好的如新。
So I hope that we don't have sunset 24 hours, no sunset. We just enjoy all the New Skin stories.
好，在这里欢迎大家继续来参加我们接下来的精彩的老师的分享。
So we'll welcome everyone to continue to come here and then hear more great stories from different mentors.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you. Very appreciate today. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
谢谢 Jeff. 谢谢大家。
Yeah, thank you. So yes. I want to give back my mic to
Thanks.
Sure, I'll pass back to you, my mic.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you for Jasmine, and thank you for Jeff. So yes, today is our first day, and we have 4 days for our boot camp. Ray, could you please share the post with us? And let me tell you, yeah.
谢谢Jeff， 谢谢 Jasmine 老师。然后今天我们是第1天，我们还有4天，然后可以请 Ray 分享一下这个下一场活动吗？
Yeah, let me tell you about tomorrow's event. And
我想跟大家介绍一下明天的活动。
Tomorrow's guest speaker is a body shaping expert.
明天的这个分享嘉宾呢，是一个非常是健身的这个专业人哦。
At the age of 50, she had an amazing figure.
在50岁的时候，还有这么完美的身材。
So, Zhao Fang, from Taiwan, will share with you how to avoid the mistakes of body shape.
那赵芳老师采用台湾来的，明天将会跟我们分享怎么样不要去踩到瘦身的误区哦。
So exciting, right?
非常的兴奋，对不对
？We are looking forward to tomorrow's event.
我们就是非常期待明天的活动。
So at the end, let's turn on your camera. So we are going to take a photo to thank Jeff, our speaker today.
我想要今天打开大家的视频，然后我们会照张相，然后也要同时的来谢谢 Jeff 今天的嘉宾。
Ray, could you please help us take photo? Thank you.
So this big heart we all send to Jeff, okay?
Okay, let's make a heart shape with your hand.
大家对Jeff 的一个心。
Thank you, everybody. And so you can unmute and thank our speaker, Jeff.
Yeah.
And say
Ray, you
thank
can
you.
take photo for us.
Thank you, Jeff. We're looking forward to come back, Jeff.
Okay.
You have to promise come back as soon as possible to share with us.
I promise.
Okay, thank you, Jasmine.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Jeff. Thank you.
Thank you, Ava. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Darren. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah,
thank you, Jeff.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. And looking
Eva,
forward
thank
to see
you.
you guys.
Michelle, thank you. Ray, thank you.
明天见大家，明天见。Yeah.
Yeah,
So we'll see you all tomorrow.
Yeah, 明天见。
Okay, 明天见，拜拜，拜拜。